Okay. Oh, this should be a interesting matchup. Got some Nekusar going, some Magic After Dark with our co-host Nekusar. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of this commander. Not that Nekusor's crap doesn't stink, but he just chills and gains 2 life. Okay, we're gonna mulligan. Okay, I'll take that. Hopefully we can counteract that pretty quick. Put the blue down and get Soul Ring going. Then we get Nin the Pain Artist going. She's kind of like poor man's removal. That also combos the Nekusar, so that's always good. So get the mountain down. Get the doctor. Get the doctor on the field. And we do have removal and 1 counter spell, so hopefully we can draw into some type of Nekusar action. We can no, because this will come in tap, so hopefully we'll get something that we can get him going next turn. Okay, I'm not too worried about that. Okay. Probably did just put the Demir Gate down. And then swing it for 2. I mean swing it for 1. Then what I may do is ping her for 2 to draw 2 cards at the end of the turn. Or at least leave Mana Leak up for right now. He's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So just 30 each creature, so we're gonna go ahead and oh, it's tapped, so we can't do that. Duh. So I shouldn't have swung it for 1. I hate silly mistakes like that. It always bums me out. That doesn't really do us any good in this matchup, so I'll go and get Nekusar going, just to see if he's got anything. I always like to think of him as the Lich King from Adventure Time. I forgot his name. He does altars. I think his name's Klug, like Klug. But he did a really cool Nekusar altar where he painted the Lich King from Adventure Time on the card. It's up on eBay right now. That'd be definitely something cool to have. Let's see, what do you tap it for? Hopefully we can outrace that if we get into something. Okay, that is a thing. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Be 7 with that, but that won't be enough to get crawl space down, so we'll just put it in tapped. So if he plays a creature, we can snag it, or at least we can mana leak. Come on. Come on, Nekusar. I believe in you. When I first started getting back into Magic, it was around Innistrad, so all these flip cards were pretty cool. It'd be cool to see if they do that again, or how they will do it in the future with another set. Definitely an interesting mechanic or addition to the set. So do we want to grab this? Other creatures you have extort. I think we'll just mana leak it right now. And then we can still leave this up to grab something. He doesn't swing in for 3. Oh. So I may go ahead and do that. Since he's tapped out. Boom. Gotcha, buddy. Caught you snoozing. So all he gets is a 2/2 vampire out of the deal, which I'll take that. And then we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we still have enough for the counter spell, so we'll just put that down. Untapped. We could swing in for 4, but I don't like attacking with Nekusar, just in case he has any combat tricks or something. So let's see if there's anything that we can steal. If you're unfamiliar with the card, it counter target spell. If it's an artifact or a creature, put it on the battlefield under our side. So it's fun running stuff like this in a Nekusar deck, just because I think there's only like 13 creatures, so you get to run fun stuff like that. And bribery's always fun because you know what deck doesn't have something awesome that bribery can't pull out. So let's see. Let's tap it down for 3. Okay, that's a cool card. Could have countered it, but you know we can hold off the tokens for right now because they just come in tapped. So we can survive that race. Especially with the crawl space. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, and then we'll just see if he's got anything fun to grab. All right, come on, buddy. Probably just go ahead and well, yeah, they can get pretty nasty pretty quick. So not the best scenario, but that thing gets out of hand pretty quick if you don't deal with it. And what is his flip ability? Yeah, other vampires you get +2/+2, so I'll take him swinging in for 4 each turn. And interesting, he doesn't swing with the zombie. Put that down, put the top down. Oh, it comes in tap, it doesn't matter if it comes in tap, we just can't draw a card. We'll just peek at what we got. Yeah, I can live with that. Is there anything I can't live without? Let's get Jace down. We'll go and do that. How many artifacts do we have? So we may wait on that. So we have time. So we can get Chromantic Land, get the Lantern down, and then next turn we'll do this. I'm not tap for too much, oh well. Then pass the turn. So we're doing okay right now. We've got crawl space, which really helps. And then right now we're just waiting to get some hand disruption or some enchantments. Because right now he's just basically his commander's just keeping him even with the card draw. So he's just getting extra card draw each turn. So it's kind of hard to fight that. Let's see, what do you tap it down for? Sun Titan. Okay. Which I don't think he has any targets for Sun Titan. And then we can always Doomblade it next turn, so not too worried about that. But yeah, I'm needing to kind of hurry this thing up. Nightscape, which doesn't do any good. Memory Jar. So we could Doomblade. Oh, I forgot. He's got the hexproof, so right now we'll get Memory Jar down. 1, 2, 3, 5. And then we'll have 4 mana. No, 5 mana. Oh, but it comes in tapped. Boo. Okay. And all his creatures are black too, so probably do is just go and do this because we have enough artifacts for it. And then next turn we can Memory Jar with the full mana base. So I'll take 6. And then 6 from Nekusar. And Divination is an option. It's not the best option, but and what I'll probably do is top before we do the Memory Jar. That way, just in case there's something in the top 3 that we're not wild about, we can draw into the top with Memory Jar, or at least get into our hand and have it be one less card we don't want. So it gets the impressive Soul Ring down. What a nice play, buddy. You possibly for an extort trigger. Ooh, that's a bummer. So we may have to Damnation next turn. That may be the course of action if we were to survive this thing. He's going to swing in for 14. I'm going to just top real quick. I guess I'll put the puzzle box. Well, yeah, it didn't really matter. I'll draw into that because even if I put the top back on top, it'll still take the place of a card that I would potentially drawing anyway, so. And I don't want to do that just yet. So he's gonna get it for 14. Let's see. Let's see what we can make out of this. Now the question is, do I want to Damnation right now? I could Damnation with that on the stack, kill everything, and still do the memory jar, because we're looking at 1, 2. Tap that down for black. Black, 2. And do we want to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6? We get the puzzle box down, but that really wouldn't do any good. I may go in memory jar. Probably should have waited for Nekusar, but we're at 7, so I need to get something going. So we'll put the swamp down. And then let's see, we can Chaos Warp something. Go and Chaos Warp his Curse of Shadows. And then we have 4 to put down Fawn of Mythos. And he gets a crawl space out of the deal, but you know, we're not swinging in hot every turn, so I'll take that trade, and then we'll get the font down. Hopefully we can pull something off. Alright, I bought us a little bit of time, I don't know how much. Because he can still get his commander down with haste on that. So he'll be hitting us for 4 if he goes that route. So we need an answer for his commander. Draw into something. And as far as we need to get Nekusar out for 7, so we're 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. So that leaves us with 4 mana. And what are you tapping down for? Seer? Okay. Oh no, he has enough for haste. What an honorable way to die. I will take that. Good game, dude. And yeah, that's why I like posting videos like this because that's a fun. That's like you only see that in Commander. So, you know, for those people who want to see this Commander, I'm sure they're like, oh, it's pretty cool. So, oh, good game. Thanks for watching, guys.